Dari apa?
Dari YouTubers, Pak.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Zuber, and I lead YouTube marketing for our next billion users. I'm really excited to be here today. I want to talk to you about all the work that we at YouTube are doing to improve the YouTube experience for users here in Indonesia. I live in Singapore, and I've been lucky enough to visit Indonesia very often. And every time I come here, I'm just so inspired by everything I see around me. From the beauty of Bali, to the energy here in Jakarta, and all the warm and hospitable people that I meet every time I'm here. In fact, just this week, I loved meeting some truly creative entrepreneurs, like Jansen from Kibar and Aldi from Ruma. And just hearing their ideas and optimism, it's just so inspiring. And so I strongly believe that these are very exciting times for Indonesia. And Indonesia is critical to YouTube's success. Indonesia is such a diverse country. It has a rich cultural legacy and a tradition of music, dance, storytelling, and entertainment. And such a diverse country that loves music, that loves storytelling, that loves entertainment, that is a perfect match for YouTube. Our goal at YouTube is to bring this cultural vibrancy to the rest of Indonesia and to the rest of the world, which is 1.5 billion users that come back to YouTube every month in search of great content. We are at the start of a golden age of creativity in Indonesia, and this is sparked by your local online pioneers. The number of Indonesian channels on YouTube that have more than 1 million subscribers has increased by more than 4x, 4 times over the past year. That's a huge, 4x increase. And this is reflecting the incredible momentum of Indonesia's creative industry and all the people who want to come online. Overall, the number of hours of content that's been uploaded to YouTube from Indonesia has more than tripled over the last year, 3x. And Indonesians are loving this content. We see some amazing numbers on the user side as well. Last year, mobile watch time in Indonesia grew by 155%. And now, more than 50 million Indonesians are coming back to YouTube every month. Those are big numbers, big numbers. Thank you. Now, with such amazing momentum, we want to make sure that we are empowering the next generation of Indonesian entertainers to help them tell their stories and to reach their audiences and grow their audiences. This includes creators like Gen Halilintar. Guess they're in the house there. So it's very interesting. The family of 13, they travel all around the world, and they've gathered 1 million fans and subscribers along the way. And then there's Ria Ricis, a vlogger, and Indonesia's first female creator to cross the 1 million subscriber mark. I think that's really good. This also includes creators like Cameo Project. They're a group of 4 friends, and they are actually ambassadors of YouTube's Creator for Change program, one of only 11 ambassadors globally. Cameo Project, they create thought-provoking, inspiring videos all about social issues that the Indonesian youth are facing today. Very inspiring. And it's not just that. We are starting to see a lot more creators put content and videos on YouTube outside of Jakarta, so from smaller cities all around the country. And they are starting to find a national audience. This year, we saw our first YouTube creator from outside of Jakarta cross the 1 million subscriber mark. And that's Bayu Skak, a hilarious comedian from Malang. And of course, our partners also include established media houses like Net Media, Kompas, and Multivision Plus. On YouTube today, you can watch full episodes of Net Media's hit shows like Ini Talk Show and the sitcom OK Jack. In fact, just a few hours ago, Net Media became the first media house in Indonesia to cross the 1 million subscriber mark. That's amazing, just a few hours ago. So that's hot off the press. Other media partners obviously are continuing to grow their presence on YouTube. Kompas is even broadcasting their daily newscasts live to nationwide audiences, no matter what screen they're on, what device they use. And you can even watch full episodes of Multivision's hit shows, like Nadine and Kacil Jadi Manten. And I think you already know this. Indonesia's president, Joko Widodo, has been an active vlogger. sharing his candid behind-the-scenes moments with other heads of state, like Canada's Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, and the Saudi King Salman. It's amazing. Now, with such a wide range of interests and content categories, YouTube has something for every Indonesian. However, we know that the YouTube experience can still be made better. We believe that YouTube should be able to amplify the voices of all Indonesians, no matter what their data connection or data speeds or what kind of device they own. It does not matter. YouTube should work for everybody. I've seen firsthand how frustrating it can be for videos to keep buffering on and on incessantly. I've seen how data quotas can just be eaten up before you know it. And recognizing these kind of issues, we rolled out YouTube Offline. This was our first major step to help address some of these challenges that users are facing here in Indonesia. YouTube Offline allows you to save videos on your device, and you can do that when you have access to Wi-Fi or good data connections. And then you can watch and rewatch them again and again without worrying about your data quota. And because of this work, we've seen huge adoption of the offline feature here in Indonesia. But we know that it's not just the speed of data that's an issue. Cost of data can also be a barrier in giving a really good experience to users. This is why we are working with our local telco partners to provide affordable video data plans. This is an example of one of our initiatives with Excel, which was very successful. I'm sure especially folks from here in Jakarta, I'm sure you would have seen this or hopefully attended it. And so all these efforts help people to watch YouTube without worrying about their data quota. Now, these kind of steps and efforts, it's done a lot to improve the YouTube experience in big cities, where people have better phones, they have faster networks. But there are still many, many people around Indonesia that YouTube is not reaching today. People who live outside of Jakarta and Surabaya and other big urban centers. We want YouTube to work equally well for all of them as well. I want to tell you a story of the impact that YouTube can have when it works well outside of big cities. This is Awan. He is an entrepreneur from Lamongan, East Java. And he uses YouTube to build his business. Awan is very passionate about Indonesia's traditional music, particularly the gamelan. He runs a school that teaches people how to play the gamelan, and actually with a very creative twist. He and his small group use YouTube to promote his gamelan tutorial business, as well as spreading gamelan music around the world. He actually covered the hit song Closer by Chainsmokers in a very creative way. I'd like to show you a short video about it.
Hey, eleng ben mulai sekolahku, barengi awakmu tuku legen. Iki wes ra sehat, kadang gremeng dhewe saking ra kuwate. Yo wes nyoba golek irono rene ra nemokke wah mentok tenahan mentok.
How good was that? How good was that? He's amazing. And another fun anecdote, the name of his channel is called Gamelawan. I find that so creative, amazing confluence of both the names. His Gamelawan channel now has more than 120,000 subscribers and growing. And he has a thriving gamelan school in Lamongan. Very inspiring. And Awan's story is not unique. We hear of many such people who kick off their own journeys, their own businesses of selling a line of beauty products or fashion or even music labels. And we want to bring the power of YouTube to all of these entrepreneurs. And not just all across Indonesia, so that they can also reach audiences across the world. And we can make YouTube as helpful as it needs to be for them. And because stories like these are so important, and we know it's still hard to watch YouTube on poor networks or on low bandwidth, I'm proud to announce that we have built a brand new app that will make YouTube accessible for everyone. We call it YouTube Go. Thank you. We've already released the app in beta in India. We're testing it in Nigeria. And Indonesia is the third country in the world where we are already actively testing the app. I'd like to show you a video which captures some of the user feedback that we received as we were building the app.
Tutorial gitar otomotif. tutorial makeup.
Demo masak, tutorial, video Upin-Ipin.
Pernah sih dulu bermasalah dengan nonton-nonton video online karena biasanya bufferingnya ya lama, sama loadingnya lah lama.
Kalau saya sendiri di download, soalnya di save offline gitu, biar nggak banyak ngeluarin kuota juga.
Itu sebenarnya kita termasuknya mahal.
Kadang kan kita kan di sini masih belum 4G.
Apalagi kalau kita lagi asik-asik nonton, kita nggak tahu kan pemakaian itu sampai mana, batas mananya. Terus tiba-tiba terputus, itu udah kesel banget, itu udah pasti banget.
Ya, tapi sih berharap berdepannya ada, gitu aja sih.
Kalau misalkan buffering sama kuotanya nggak habis, ya itu menguntungkan sekali buat pengguna YouTube sih.
Seneng banget. Pertama ya aksesnya mudah, kualitas videonya juga nggak rendah.
Nggak biasa kalau misalkan mungkin kalau YouTube gue ini lebih mengambil KB-nya dikit dibandingkan itu biasa.
Iya, menurut saya juga asik banget, soalnya HP saya nggak usah dibanting-banting lagi sama anak saya.
Thank you. So we've been working on the YouTube Go app with the sole objective of making all of YouTube's content of videos available for everybody. All right, enough suspense. I'd like to now invite Dan, our UX lead on YouTube Go, who will show you the app and how it works. Dan.
Hi, everyone. I'm so thrilled to have this opportunity to share YouTube Go with you all. YouTube Go is all about performance. As I walk you through this app, you'll notice how YouTube Go is different from the main YouTube app. And that's because, to maximize the app's performance, we built it with 4 major goals in mind. First, we wanted it to be relatable, with a simple user interface that gives each user easy access to their favorite videos. As I launch the app, you'll notice that the home feed launches with 10 instant video recommendations. Great for simplicity in choosing content to download. A simple tap on the Show More button yields 10 more videos, and every day new recommendations are pushed to the users. Now, in addition to the home screen, we have also ensured that YouTube Go is the easiest place for users to search for their favorite videos. Zuber mentioned one of our creators' Cameo project earlier. Let's see if we can find some of their videos so we can watch in our downtime later. Go up to search, type in Cameo project, there we go. That looks pretty good. Perfect. Now, this is where things get noticeably different. That's because our second goal was to make it work when there's low or no connectivity. Because YouTube Go has been built with downloading as the primary use case, we want to give people a preview of the video. If you were streaming all your videos, you could just watch a few seconds and decide to quit if you didn't like the video without incurring the full cost. However, when you're downloading videos, it's important to have more information about what you're getting. The preview is lightweight, it loads instantly, even with intermittent connectivity, and provides some much-needed understanding of whether this video is right for you. Our third goal was to tackle the cost of data, giving users more transparency about how big file sizes will be, so you can see below the preview that we have a few different options for quality. So users can make informed decisions. How much space do they have on their device, or how long are they willing to wait before watching it? Let's go ahead and select standard quality and hit download. There we go. As you can see, we also have a downloads tab featured very prominently, showing that my download has begun. Now, if we had stopped right here, we would already have a product that is relatable and works great offline. YouTube Go offers personalized recommendations that users can browse and download. This works even when offline and allows users to control their quota. But after witnessing how people actually consume media and share it with friends and family in Indonesia, we wanted to go a little bit further. That's why our fourth goal was to make the app social. Designed for the environment in which it will be used, we've created an entirely new feature called Send Nearby. Now users can download their favorite videos and then share it with each other. It wirelessly transfers an encrypted video file nearby with other friends without using any data. And that, in a nutshell, is YouTube Go. Thank you, Zuber. Back to you.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you. So as Dan showed you, YouTube Go is all about being relatable, connected, cost-conscious, and social. It's really been built for the environment and the users that will use it. We are thrilled to bring YouTube Go to Indonesia over the next few months because video, we strongly believe video is an incredible way for people to connect, to explore their passions, to learn something new, and even share something unique with the rest of the world. And we hope that by bringing YouTube Go here, we can help Indonesians tell even more amazing stories and inspire the next generation of Indonesian creators to reach audiences not just here, but all around the world. If you'd like to be among the first to find out when the app is more widely available, you can sign up at youtubego.com/signup, and you'll be notified when the app is ready. We are committed to bringing the full promise of YouTube to Indonesia and give all the people here the experience that they deserve. Terima kasih. And now I'd like to invite Tony back on stage for some closing remarks. Tony.